Hi there, my name is Vlad. I'm the director here at Home Move Removals and Storage, and today I'm going to be talking about what items should not be stored in a self-storage facility. Now, the typical self-storage agreement that you sign when you move items into storage will have certain prohibitions on those things that can not be stored. Now, these are in place for very important reasons, but essentially it's all about safety. It's about protecting your goods, the goods of other storers, protecting the storage facility, and most importantly, those people who work and visit the facility. It's also about protecting the environment. So let's look at what you can't store. Firstly, no hazardous or environmentally harmful materials. This includes obvious things like explosives, strong acids, and corrosive chemicals, but it also includes things that you might overlook, like fertilizers, strong bleaches, or cleaning products. So we've looked at no hazardous materials. Next, no flammables. Flammables include things like gas bottles, some paints, and of course petrol and oil. So some tips when preparing to move into storage: make sure that your gas bottles for your barbies are emptied of all gas. Drain the oil and fuel out of machinery such as mowers and whippersnippers, and make sure that you store them in an upright position. And separate out aerosol cans that are typically found under your kitchen sink, in the laundry, or in the garage, and find an alternative place to store these items. Thirdly, don't store perishables. This means any food or plant matter, even if it's stored in sealable containers. It's a big no-no. Not only has the potential to degrade over time, but more seriously, it can attract pests like cockroaches and mice that will not only contaminate your goods, but the goods of other storers and their belongings as well. Other things that you shouldn't store include mouldy, fungusy, gross type items. Mouldy items such as white goods or things that have been in the garage that you haven't used for a while. You should inspect these for mould before you move them into storage. Remember, if you put something that's mouldy in storage, those mould spores will spread over time and contaminate other items in your storage. We recommend, before moving into storage, that you inspect risky items, thoroughly clean them with an anti-mould agent, or find an alternative place to store them or dispose of them. So remember, when you're making plans to move into storage, think about those items you can't store and make alternative plans for these. These include hazardous materials, no flammables, and no perishable items, and of course no mouldy items. And for all you dodgies out there, let's not forget that you can't store illicit substances or stolen goods. This is Vlad from Home Move in Northcote, Melbourne, Australia. If you have any questions or queries about storage, reach out to us. We're here to help. And it may sound a little boring, but we pride ourselves on being Melbourne's most predictable movers and storers.